Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are going to jump into a new segment, the Sports Beast pregame awards. Basically, we're just going to try to predict which matchup is going to win a specific award before they play that game. The awards that can be given out are Game of the Week, obviously the best game of that week, Shame of the Week, obviously the worst game or shittiest game, the Let's Run It award, the matchup that has the best rush offense between the two of them, the Air It Out award, basically the most passing yards between the two quarterbacks, the Strong D Game award, the predicted matchup with the best defense, and lastly, the Oh Damn award, the best overall matchup. So let's just jump straight in. The first matchup I have is Minnesota at Carolina. I'm expecting this game to be the best played offensive game. Defensively, might not be the absolute best, but Vikings are sitting at 2-3 and are looking to make their looking to get a win on the road to go 500. And Carolina is 3-2 and looking to make their home record also 3-2. Both of these teams are averaging about 270 yards passing and about 110 yards rushing. And I've said this before, Cousins is better than I give him credit, and Darnold is way better with his new team in Carolina. Mistakes will be made by Darnold, but you got to kind of already expect that. And even without McCaffrey for the Panthers, Hubbard has filled in well with over 50 carries for 220 yards. I'm giving this matchup the Oh Damn award for basically good offensive play. Second matchup, Green Bay at Chicago. This is a matchup that Aaron Jones and the Packers can take advantage of, assuming that Aaron Jones is healthy enough to compete. He's got 70 attempts for a little over 300 yards, 162 yards, total yards after contact, which is about almost 2.5 yards per attempt. He's also got 5 broken tackles. That's every 14 rushes, he breaks a tackle. Even his second back, A.J. Dillon, is on pace per attempt to have nearly those exact same numbers. And on the flip side of things, despite not being talked about as much as Jones, David Montgomery has almost those same numbers as well. The only thing that really concerns me about this game is Chicago might get down a little too far early and they have to throw to get back into this game. But that's why this matchup is going to get the Let's Run It award for the best rushing matchup. The third matchup I have is we're going to be talking defense. Arizona at Cleveland. I think this is going to be the best defensive matchup of the week. Cleveland is going to be looking to get a win at home and forget about last week's loss against the Chargers. Cleveland's defense does allow 10 touchdowns, or has allowed 10 touchdowns, 597 yards after a catch, and 630 air yards in pass coverage. But Myles Garrett has 7 hurries, 8 quarterback knockdowns, and 7 sacks. So looking pretty good out there. Arizona is a little bit better with yards after a catch, but they're also a little worse in total air yards. As a team, they've knocked down the quarterback 22 times. They have 11 sacks on 45 pressures. Cleveland looks to have the slight upper hand on defense for this week's matchup, but both are pretty evenly matched. This game is going to get the Strong D Game award. Next matchup is going to get the Air It Out award. Geno Smith coming in for Russell Wilson and Big Ben. Seattle's defense allows 321 passing yards and 9 receiving touchdowns in pass coverage. In Geno's last game against the Rams, threw for 131 yards and a score. He looked pretty good out there. I do have to give him that. Pittsburgh does give up a few less pass yards at 272 and has given up 10 touchdowns to receivers. We all know that the Steelers don't use their running backs as traditional running backs. They use them more as receiving backs because of the lack of O-line that they have right now. Ben has 195 attempts, almost 40 attempts per game for over 1,200 yards. 76% of those throws are on target. Got to give him credit for that. But he also does have 1,380 intended air yards, and that's why this matchup is going to get the Air It Out award. This week's game of the week is going to the Arizona-Cleveland game because I feel like this is going to be a more well-rounded and a good back-and-forth game between those two. This week, also, shame of the week is going to the Tampa Bay-Philly game. Not because of the teams that are in it, but because of what the outcome could be. With Tampa in there playing a mid-tier team, this could be a complete blowout in my mind. But I feel like the way Tampa Bay plays down to other teams, this could be a weird, low-scoring, kind of lackluster game. And that's why they're getting shame of the week. So there you have it, the first ever Sports Beast pregame awards. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. Comment down below who you think deserves what award, and give me a little bit of reasons why. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one.